How's the $1 million market in West Knoxville, Tennessee? Well, I am Caroline, the agent who cares. I'm also Caroline, the agent who loves numbers. So let's dig in and see what's going on in this market right now. It is Friday, November the 4th, and we currently have 14 homes on the market in this price range. Now, 6 of them are new construction. And when I saw the days on market, I was like, wow, that is a lot, especially just coming out of this hot market. So I took out those 6, thinking that that average would go down because typically it does. Looking at days on market for new construction is usually a little different, and it actually went up. So I was really surprised by that. We have 8 that are pending right now with an average of only 18 days on market. So that tells me those houses that are priced well, that are staged well, they're probably going under contract sooner. What has closed in its past month? 5, with only 14 days on market. Again, really having those homes prepped and ready to go. 3 out of 5 were cash, and we're going to talk about that more in just a minute. So now I wanted to compare what's gone on in this past month to what happened back in the really hot months, right? In spring and summer when everything was just going crazy. So an average of 10 a month were closing. Prices were higher. We're going to look at that in a moment. And days on market were also just at a week. So looking at prices now, if you are even in Knoxville, maybe even in West Knoxville, but you are at a different price point, this number may be very different for you. Again, we're going very micro with this, as you should if you are looking at your own house. Okay, so 11.5% price decrease. That's quite significant. It's probably not what we were really expecting. We knew things were going down, but that much. A lot of that has to do with interest rates that we're going to talk about in a moment. Looking at days on market, again, that's a huge difference right there. Okay, interest rates, as we know, have gone up. They've almost doubled. So when we look at someone in your market that is at 1.2, 20% down, so we're taking PMI out, we are at an increase of 46%. So for that buyer, they just lost a huge amount of buying power, okay? Now, your cash buyer, great, they don't have to deal with this, but their cash may not be sitting in a checking account. It may be sitting in stocks, and those aren't doing so well right now. So that may come into play as well. But don't lose hope if you are a seller. I know that sounds like just awful news for you right now. It really is still a great market. It is still, statistically speaking, a seller's market. It's just not what it was at the very high, at the peak. Now, you know, the spring and summer, that really was at the peak. So even though we've come down some, if you've had your house for a while, you're probably still going to do really well. And looking at what has recently closed and recently went under contract, if your house is priced right, staged well, professional pictures, video, all of these things that you need, and professionally marketed, not just on the MLS, but to the potential buyers for your house, that is really going to come into play because those homes that stay on the market less typically get more for their house. So even though that price has come down and list price to sell price might be off, it doesn't have to be that way for you. So that is what I do. We take care of you. We make sure that everything is done properly to get you the best for your house. If I can help you at all, please give me a call. You can QR scan this link right here. I've got my 2 numbers at the bottom of the screen here. I will also leave a link that you can click as well. If I can help you at all, even if it's in a different market. I work all over East Tennessee. Glad to run a micro market analysis for you in your area. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great weekend.